Hey guys, it's Tim here with KingsHill21, and today I'm going to be telling you how to build a fairly cheap gaming PC in the $150 price range to $250 price range. So, before we get started, like this video if you like it at the end, and subscribe if you're new around here, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get started. So first, the one in the $150 price range will be able to play games like Fortnite. Oh, whoa, that was a kill. I'm glad boy. Okay, well, I'm glad I recorded that. Um, man, that was like, wow. I'm impressed with myself. Anyways, the $150 gaming PC will be able to play games like Fortnite and Overwatch at high to medium settings with 1080p 60 FPS. Wait, why would I do that? Okay, 1080p 60 FPS, and will run great. And then for Rocket League, it can run at max at 1080p 60 FPS. So next, I'm going to tell you the $250 price range. We'll be able to play games like Overwatch and Fortnite at high settings, 1080p 60 FPS. And run Rocket League, again, max 1080p 60 FPS. So first, what you're going to want to do for the $150 price range is get a Dell or HP OEM PC. So those will normally have an i3 or i5. Try to get an i3 model or an i5 model, as those will perform best. And if you can spend some more, try to get the i5 model, as it will perform better. Next, you'll want to make sure it has 8 gigs of RAM and a hard drive. Those are pretty important things. And then also, you're going to want to make sure it supports graphics cards. I'll show a picture here on what the case should look like if it supports a graphics card. Let's see if I can do that shot again. You want to fight me? Oh, nope, I'm not going to be able to do it, but why not try? It's my day. Okay, sorry if you guys are just like listening to this and not watching it. I'm playing Fortnite, and boy, well, I mean, okay then. I'm glad I'm recording this. It's pretty good stuff. I'm probably gonna die now since I have low health, and there's someone coming up over here. But wait, you know what? I think I can shoot him real quick. Video's on pause for a second. Hold on. This is getting tense. I'm just gonna run up over here. Wait, dang, I accidentally swapped out that shotgun. Where's he at? Where he at, boy? Where he at? Okay then. I died. Anyways, so you want to make sure the case supports it, and if the case supports it, most likely the motherboard will support it too. Here's a picture of what the case should look like if it does support it. So you want to make sure it'll be at the back of the case. And then now you're going to want to get the GT1030. The GT1030 can range in price from $70 to $90. They can go above 90, but I don't recommend going above 90. Then it would not be worth it. But for $70 to $90, it's a pretty good deal. There are two variants of the GT1030. It's first a faster model, which is the older model, and then a slower model, which is the newer model. Normally, the newer models are faster, but no, not in this case. NVIDIA, the manufacturer, decided to make a second one for who knows why, and they market it with the same exact name, so it's hard to tell. So maybe it's cheaper for them to manufacture or something. But if you want to know if you're going to buy the slower one or the faster one, you just scroll down, like if you're buying this on Amazon. You scroll down to where it says date for available, and you want to make sure that says 2017. If it says 2018, it's the slower one, and it's not worth it. The 2018 one is not worth it. But after you get that, you want to make sure it's the low profile variant, which I'll show a picture of what the side that should look like right here. And if it's the low profile variant, then that's great. It will fit in the computer. And if you are getting a bigger size of the PC, like here's a picture right here, then you can get the bigger sized variant of it. And next, you're going to want to first, like after you get the PC, you're going to make sure, turn it on, make sure it works before you start changing anything. And then, okay, well, I fell. And then you're going to basically want to install the GT 1030. Here's a video on how to do it. It's fairly simple. Alright guys, so here I'm showing how to install the GT 1030. It's pretty simple. We're going to be installing it in the smaller case. This is probably be the most popular option, and it's what we're going to use for the GT 1030. If you are going to use the GTX 1050 or RX 560, which is in the $250 price range, I'll show you how to do it in the bigger case. So first, you're just going to take off the side panel. Mine has this lever right here. Not all do, but it's a pretty popular. If yours doesn't, you're just going to need to unscrew it like on the side. And you just put it down right now. And you're going to want to get your GT 1030. But, so, mine already has the low profile bracket already installed, but yours might not. So all you just need to do is just unscrew these here, and unscrew this and take it off, and get the smaller one and put it on. It's pretty simple. Next, you're going to want to push this down a tiny bit. It's just like all the way it can go. You don't need to push it down with like barely any pressure. So it's pretty easy. Then you just open this lever here. Now, not all are going to come with that lever. It's also pretty popular to have it, but some will just have screws you need to unscrew it. And right here, you just need to make sure these are open. And some will have like a piece of metal blocking it. Mine doesn't. Mine are already taken out. But if yours does, you just slide it out. It's pretty simple. Some you might have to bend out, but most of the time, just slide them out. Next, just get your GT 1030. And just line it up right here with the PCIe slot. This is with the PCIe slot. I just gotta line it up with. And there, it's all ready now. You just gotta close this. Get your side panel. Line it up. And it's done. It's that simple. But after you just install that, you're gonna just want to install the drivers, which I'll have a link in the description for. And also have a link for some good recommendations on GT 1030 in the description. And just going to install those drivers so you can start installing games and start playing them. Next, let's do the $250 build. This one will, instead, you don't want to get the i3 for this model, as it will perform best with the i5. And still with 8 gigs of RAM and a hard drive. And then also, this one will be using a GTX 1050 or an RX 560. Now, you're gonna want the bigger size of the PC, which here's the picture for, and you're gonna want the size of that one, which will which will fit the GTX 1050 or RX 560. Now, there are smaller variants of the GTX 1050 or RX 560, but those do cost more and they're more out of stock, and they're like more rare. So you're just going to want to go with the standard size on this one. And after you choose your case, then you're going to want, after you choose your PC with at least an i5 and a 8 gigs of RAM, you are going to want to go in, do pretty much the same thing, turn it on, make sure it works before you start changing anything, or get your money back if it doesn't work. And then you're going to, for this one, if you have some extra money, I'd recommend getting a new power supply. I'll have some links in the description for some good recommendations. And this is not completely necessary, but the power supplies that come with it aren't that good. It could support a max of like a GTX 1050 or RX 560. So it's fine for the GT 1030 build, but for this build, it's not that good. It'll work fine, but you're definitely going to want to try and get a better power supply. So I have some links for them in the description. They normally range from like $20 to $40 for some 450 watt ones, which will do fine. And then after that, you're just gonna, here's a video on how to install that power supply. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you how to install the power supply in one of the bigger cases like this. First, you're going to want to unscrew like the thumb screw. Yours in case may be different to open the side panel, but this is how mine is. It should be easy, pretty easy to figure out. You just want to pull it off, and you can just put it down for now. And next, you're going to want to unplug all the cables that lead to the power supply. There should be one here for the CPU. Yours may be different. It'll probably be just a little bit different than mine. There'll be one here for the motherboard. These can be kind of hard to pull off. You want to pull down these tabs to unlock it. So when you're trying to pull it off. Then right here, these are the SATA power cables, which give power to the hard drive and DVD drive. These ones have no tab, you just pull off. And now that we've got all the cables disconnected, we can just unscrew it. There's going to be 4 screws here, and yours might be mounted to the top or the bottom. Most popular is going to be mounted to the top. You're just going to unscrew them. Yours may use a Phillips, mine doesn't. Doesn't matter too much. Now that the screws are unscrewed, you're going to go, and there's this tab right back here. Yours may be different. A lot of them are like this. And some don't have the tab, they're just screwed in, but a lot do. You just push it in, and pull it off, and the power supply lets go. And here it is, here's the old power supply. This one's not very good. And we're going to exchange it for this power supply, right here. Now this is an older power supply. Your power supply, if you buy one of the newer ones, won't have all of these extra cables. Mine's an older one, so it is going to have these extra older cables. Yours may, even if it's newer, but most of the time they don't have all those older cables. So it's kind of like the reverse of uninstalling that power supply. You push it up over here, and then once it's like in position, you just push it until it locks in with that tab right back there. And we're just going to screw it in. Okay, I just skipped forward for you guys, so you're going to have to watch me plug in that power supply all that whole time. I probably should have told you about this part earlier. But so for when you install the power supply, you want to make sure the fan right here is pointing down so it sucks the air through, and then exhausts it through the back like that. And so that's pretty much how you want to. That's pretty much all you have to mount it. Now we just got to plug in these cables. So let's here's the motherboard one. It's a really big one again. You're going to line it up right up here with the motherboard one and just plug it in. Then you're going to want to find your CPU one, which is right here. Up and plug it in. And then you can get your SATA power cables. This is what's going to be powering your hard drive, and your DVD drive, and SSD. If you have one. And we'll just put these cables over here for now. And pretty much just going to go to your hard drives and DVD drives and plug them in. Okay, I just skipped a bit for you guys, so you won't have to watch me put those in. They're pretty hard, because where the power supply is, there's like very little room. But I got it in. Now, an important thing I also need to tell you is that not all OEM power supplies come with, right here, this cable. This cable is what powers your graphics card. So you'll plug it into the back like this, and it gives extra power to the graphics card. Now, not all graphics cards, like the GT 1030, won't need one of these, and some GTX 1050s and RX 560s won't need one of these, but some of them do. So upgrading to a newer power supply will have one of these, and some OEM power supplies like this one will still have one, but not all of them. And so now we're just going to put these cables back in, and we're going to get that side panel. and put it right back on, just like how it was. Good, okay. There you go. Get that thumb screw and twist it in. And there you go. We just installed the brand new power supply. So now back to the video. And now you're just gonna have to install. Here's the video. It's a little different than GT1031 with smaller cases, but it's pretty much the same thing. Okay guys, now we're going to be installing the graphics card, which is the GTX 1050 or RX 560. Now, this one right here is neither one of those. I have an RX 560 that's in my current system, but this is about the same size and installs the same way as those cards. So I'll be using it as an example. First, you're just going to want to unscrew, like the thumb screw, or however your case uses to take off the side panel. Yours may be different. Once it's unscrewed, just pull it off. And you can put it to the side for now. And you're going to want to get your screwdriver. Again, yours, how you install this may be using a Phillips. Mine doesn't. So it just all depends on the manufacturer. We're just going to unscrew this real quick, so then we can take this bracket off. And I keep slipping. Okay, once it's off, just go unscrew the other one. Again, your case may be different on how you uninstall this. Like you might have the tab, like how the smaller form factor case is, but it should be pretty easy to find out. And next, just going to take off this PCIe shield cover right there. This is the metal I was talking about when we're installing the GT1030 in the smaller case. You just like pull it out, or you bend it out. Most times, just pull them out. It's pretty simple. Next, you want to push that tab back, like how the other one is. Yours may just have it where you don't push it back, just install it. Some are like that. And next, just line up the graphics card with the slots. And once it's lined up, all you do is just push it in. Once it's pushed in, you're going to grab this again. And we're going to line it up so it locks in with the graphics card. And there it is, once it's in. Alright, so the other screw, line it up, and screw it in. Next, all you're going to do, so some RX 560s and GTX 1050s will use one of these to give the extra power. The motherboard already gives the video card power, but sometimes they just require more. And it's also nice about the ones that do use these, you can get better overclocks with them if you want to start overclocking your GPU. So all you do is just right here, it's pretty simple. It's almost like installing the CPU one. Just, it goes right in and plugs it. Not all have them, but some do. Then, just get the side panel and line it up. Slide it. Get that thumb screw. And it should be ready. Let's get back to the video. And now it should be ready to play games. Both models. That's pretty much it. It's pretty easy to build one with new and used parts for under $300. I hope you guys liked this video. Like it if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I am starting a new YouTube channel called Tech Related Things, which will have more videos like this, and as the name suggests, it'll be more about tech related things. So it'll be more about PCs and stuff like that, computers, and not as much as for games. And school is over, so I'll try to be uploading more. Sorry I haven't been uploading lately, but since school is over, I hopefully can upload more often, me and Samuel. So hopefully that'll be great, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hey guys, I forgot to mention something real quick, so I'm just gonna edit this into the video. That I will have links for the RX 560, GTX 1050, and GT 1030, and then also some power supplies in the description. And also for the PCs, you're just gonna have to find those on eBay, Craigslist, or local DLOs near you, because those, of course, are gonna be used ones, so you won't be able to like find those. Like someone will buy them and they won't be there anymore. So I'm not gonna have those ones in the description, but I will have pictures at which sizes. Oh, jeez, I did not see that guy there. Okay, well, okay, that happened. Anyways, I'm still playing Fortnite. Anyways, I'll have some links and like pictures of what it should look like in the description, and also my new YouTube channel. So please check out my new YouTube channel and subscribe. And now, peace again.